Okay, hi. It's Lindy. Thought I'd pop in with an update on what's going on with my band. I'm just sitting here by my cozy fire. I'm just going to turn it around so you can see. Oh, that's my squeaky chair. Anyway, it's the middle of winter here and it's very cold and I've got the fire going. Okay, so just a quick update so that it actually uploads. I did another video the other day and it wouldn't upload. So, bottom line is, I just found out today that I do have a slipped band, although apparently they say that the band doesn't actually slip, it's that your stomach slips up through the band and creates a big the oversized pouch at the top. So that's what's happened. I saw the surgeon on Monday. He couldn't open the disc with my films on it from the barium swallow. So they had to get another disc in, and then they couldn't open that. So yesterday they had to get their tech people in to come in and work out a way to open it, and then they finally opened it. And I finally spoke to the nurse there today. The surgeon's away. So they had shown the films to another doctor there yesterday, and he had said yes, that's what it is. It's slipped, and so I do definitely need another surgery. And I'm not sure if I explained before, but because my health insurance doesn't kick in for another 6 months because it's a pre-existing condition, I can't get it done at a private hospital. I have to get it done in public. And my surgeon put me on the public waiting list for the hospital that he works at, Monash Medical Centre. And he said that was going to be at least another 6 or 7 months, and I just can't wait that long. So they've spoken to him today. He has tried to move me up the list, up the waiting list, because he knows that I'm sick. I can't eat solid food without getting in intense pain and having to throw it up. So I'm on liquids. It's really pretty shit, actually, to, after all this time, be back on liquids again. I mean, I've kind of been on liquids and mushies for a long time anyway, and every time I try to eat solid food, I just end up in pain. And today, I've only had liquids and I've been in pain anyway. Not as bad as if I had solids, but absolutely I've had pain all day. So basically what's going to happen is, because I have to wait to come off the waiting list, and I don't know how long that's going to be, they've said to me, if I just get to the point where I can't stand it anymore, I'm in too much pain, or I'm not getting enough nutrition, or I'm not getting enough fluids in, or whatever, if I can't bear it any longer, then I have to go into emergency at that hospital. They've sent me all my paperwork, like all the reports from the doctors, all my blood tests, everything. They've got everything there, so that when I go in, I just take that all in, and I'll be seen by the doctor. I guess they assess me at emergency, and then they would get a bariatric surgeon to see me, and my surgeon had already told me that he's happy for me to see any of the bariatric surgeons that work at that hospital. There's only 3, and he's one of them, and the other one works at at the weight loss place that I go to. There's a few different surgeons that work from there, and then another guy, and he said, so I may not necessarily see him, but I'll see one of them, and that's fine. He said that it should just be that they reposition the band. Like, I please hope they don't have to take it out. That would just be the worst thing ever. So hopefully they'll reposition the band and it'll all be good. I'm just sad that I have to have another surgery. It's just dangerous every time you have a general anaesthetic, and it screws you around, like it screws your body and your mind, and it'll be my 3rd general anaesthetic in 18 months. So that's what's happening. So if I can't handle it anymore, if I'm in too much pain, if I can't eat, I can't eat anyway, then I have to basically go to the hospital, to the emergency department. I have to look really bad. Probably tonight would be a good time to go, because I actually look really shit, I realised. The nurse said, don't wear any makeup, go in your pyjamas, just look as bad as you can. And she said, you got to read, can you read between the lines what I'm saying? I'm saying, yeah. So, that's how it's done, unfortunately. But at least I know, she said, at least you're in a country where they will have to see you where you have to be seen. And so, yeah, I am very lucky in that aspect. It'll just be a bit of an arduous process, I think, of waiting in emergency and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'll just see how I go. Like, I mean, I might be another week, might be, I don't know. I don't know how long I can go on liquids for, because, you know, we all know what that's like from doing Optifast and that type of thing. So basically she's told me to stay on Optifast just so at least I'm getting some nutrition. So that's what I'm doing. I actually had some soup tonight and I had an ice cream earlier. And they've actually been fine. Like, I'm in a little bit of pain now, but they've been fine. So that's what happened. I asked the surgeon how it happens, and he said that it can be from being too tight at some point, but he said that for some reason, and no one knows how to explain it, that people who've done really well with the band, like I have, and been successful, it often happens to them. He said no one knows why, but the statistics show that that's the truth. So I don't know. And he also said, which he didn't tell me before I had the surgery, I don't remember him saying it anyway, but he said that 40% of lap band patients will have to have a second surgery at some point. So, I mean, hopefully this will just be it, and I'll have the second surgery and then I'll be fine forever. Certainly didn't expect this to happen, and I know most of us have the fear of having a slipped band, and I'm telling you, be as careful as you can as far as being tight and overeating and things like that and vomiting and all that kind of thing, because seriously, it's pretty terrible. Like, I just have acid all the time. I go to sleep at night and I just have acid coming up into my mouth. Vomit, sometimes it just spurts out. I'm coughing. It's really horrible and uncomfortable. Most nights I wake up in pain, like in between sort of 12 and like 2 in the morning. I either wake up with the vomiting thing or I wake up just in pain all across my back. That's where the pain is. It's in my back. I mean, most of you probably know that feeling from having being stuck, but that's what it's like. It's like being stuck just from drinking liquids. So yeah, basically the food's just sitting there and not going down, and it's actually digesting in the pouch, which is enlarged, and it's just hanging out in all the flops of folds of skin, stomach skin. So yeah, so that's it. I won't talk for any longer because for some reason it's hard to upload videos when they're too long. So yeah, I'll let you know what happens when I'm going to hospital, that type of thing. But yeah, that's it. Bye.